Hey, reselling besties. We are back with another day of our listing challenge, and I got my Hoosier hat on because the Hoosiers are going to win it all. Big Ten championship. Let's go. And my oldest daughter is going to graduate from IU on December 19th. I'm so super excited for her and even more super excited for me because no more tuition payments. Last one is paid. I just need to see her walk across that stage and get that diploma. So I'm so proud of her. But today we are going to talk about full-time reselling. So in this challenge, a lot of you who have popped in and out and are listing 3 a day or 4 a day, I'm assuming that you're part-time. I said I was going to commit to listing 5 a day, but friends, I list between 20 and 40 items a day, or do whatnot auctions or posh shows. So there's a lot going on, or pull things to take to consignment shops. There's a lot going on behind the scenes besides listing. But I have tried to make this video multiple times because full-time reselling is something I'm extremely passionate about, but I don't think it's for everybody. And I'm going to be 100% honest. I live here in central Indiana. It is probably one of the more affordable places to live in the country, and it is still expensive. Like, just the cost of living and food and all that has jumped exponentially, and so there are lots of pros and cons to full-time reselling. I am going to stick with it, God willing, until I retire in the next decade. But I just wanted to kind of create a series where I dive deep into different aspects of full-time reselling. But we're in the midst of a listing challenge. So, and the only reason this kind of has sparked my mind is because I've had the last 3 times I've been at the Goodwill outlet, I've had 3 different people come up to me and ask me about reselling full-time. Hey, friends, shouts out. And so it is a topic that I am passionate about, but it's not something, if you're like, I can go full-time when I am doing XYZ, it's going to be different from every person because everybody's financial situation is different. So the first thing I want to start off with, and we'll talk about in this video, is consistent sales and not just lucky weeks. So if you are thinking about becoming a full-time reseller, I need you to look at your 90-day average and not your best weekend. Just because you sold, you had a weekend where you sold $1,500 worth of items. First of all, let's look at that number, 1,500. Is that gross or net? So, because chances are, if it's net, it's more like 750. By the time you set aside money for taxes, by the time that you take out your cost of goods, it starts to platform fees, shipping fees, it starts to dwindle down. So start by taking a nice look at your numbers. And if you haven't been consistently tracking your numbers, then don't even think about going full-time. Start now, December, whatever this is, 3rd, 4th, 5th, calculating your numbers, and then do it for December, January, and February. Have a good grasp on your numbers, and then think about it. When I went full-time, it was just a whim. And so I quit my job, and then I was already have been reselling, but it was not, don't do what I did. So full-time income comes from consistency, not random spikes. So I can count on a certain amount of income every week or over the course of a month, because I list about the same amount. If the amount we list goes up, the sales go up. The only time that is not true is during summer slowdown. And during summer slowdown, June and July, I'm just bulking up. I'm not moving as much as I would like. And I think that's for everybody. That's why I'm super travel heavy in June and July, because I'm like, sales are slow anyway. But until you have a honest look at a 90-day average for yourself, and not just how much you're making, but how much you're spending on sourcing and other fees, you can't even think about answering the question, should I go full time? So that is my first thoughts on that. I'll make a few more videos and dive into some other parts, but there's a lot to think about before going full time. And I would never want to encourage someone to get themselves in a situation that they cannot handle financially. But those are my thoughts on that. We're going to keep listing, but keep listing, keep being part-time. And if you're full-time, keep chugging at it. I love being a full-time reseller, and I wake up every morning so happy that this is what I get to do with my life and that I enjoy it so much. But it is a lot of hard work, friends, and it takes a lot of consistency. So that's why we're doing this listing challenge. Did you get your listings up today? If you didn't, hop on that, and I will see you tomorrow, friends.